Right now, I'm trying to lose a bunch of fat while also trying to get stronger for two strongman competitions that I've got coming up, which are kind of conflicting interests. It's not going to be easy doing either of these, especially at the same time. But today I need to start with yoke. I haven't done yoke since last year. I've only done it the one time. I did it in competition. I didn't train for it at all. I think last year it was 358 pounds or something like that. And this year it's 550. So I went ahead and bought a yoke, and I think today I'm just gonna see how much I can do. I think in competition, they said it's like 40 feet. I don't think I've got that much space in my backyard. So I'm just gonna do what I can for as far as I can. Okay, I was gonna take the camera out there and record, but my neighbors are out there and I already feel awkward talking to the camera when it's just me by myself. So I'm definitely not gonna go out there and talk while the neighbors are also in their backyard. And got something else working against me. I hear thunder in the distance. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up the 45-pound plates. That'll get me to 378, I believe. I'm gonna do 5 rounds for that maybe. Then go ahead and come inside. Okay, a little bit of a yap session after I finished my workout. That was my first yoke session since September of last year. Not really too bad. I think my competition last year was 356. It felt light, but just unsteady because I hadn't touched yoke ever. Today I started at technically 288. I threw 55s on there, but I knew that wasn't going to be my working sets. So I went up to 378, which is 55s and 45s. And those felt pretty good. The only issues that I was really having was at first I was kind of like having my arms back a bit. And I realized if I brace like this, like elbows in and brace out, instead of like trying to brace out from up here, it felt a lot better. I like actually tweaked my upper back on my first run, which is not good. But that third round felt a lot better. The only issue I was having with that method, arms a little bit closer in, was the bar of the yoke wanted to slide off my back a little bit more. Other than that, yoke felt pretty decent. I went up to 428. It was heavy, but not too heavy. I didn't have to use belts or anything. The worst part of my yoke setup right now is just running on uneven ground where there's a lot of divots and stuff. From there, I did some sled runs, I called them. I just kind of loaded it up until it felt somewhat heavy. That was about 155 pounds, not including the sled weight, which that thing doesn't weigh very much, so I don't think it really matters. That's just to help me prepare for the truck pull part of it. So far, I've not done anything for the Thor's hammer hold. I don't really know the implement that they're going to be using. It's like a battering ram type deal that firefighters use. I have a hammer that's 35 pounds, but I don't know how well it's going to emulate it. I'm going to start working on that tomorrow, probably with my Viking press workout tomorrow or Tuesday, depending on how I'm feeling after this workout. A lot of people on the internet, which I've been progressively getting off because it's just getting worse, they always talk about like what's optimal, and I don't think that any of that really applies to most people. at least definitely not myself. If I try to do what's optimal, I just get bored and I have no motivation to work out. So I think what I'm going to be doing from here until the competition is just, I know the events I need to train for: Viking press, silver dollar deadlift, Thor's hammer hold, the truck pull, and the yoke. Those are going to be my main focus points. And then all of my other lifts are just going to be what I feel like I need most. Like today, I did not plan on doing abs, but I felt like with the yoke, I don't want to be hunched over, which I felt like I kind of was a little bit. I don't know if that's because of the uneven ground or what was going on. So I threw abs in there. I need to figure out a way to do lower back work. I wasn't planning on doing the pin lay rows that I did, but once again, like I tweaked my back on that first yoke round, and I was like, okay, we got to get that upper back a little bit stronger. I know that one thing I want to get stronger, not necessarily for any events or anything, more so just for the looks of it, is I'd like to have big traps. And in order to get big traps, in my opinion, the best way to do that is like farmer's carries, just picking up heavy stuff. So I'm going to start implementing those a little bit, maybe once or twice a week. I'm not exactly sure. But instead of, just trying to piece it all together like it's some big puzzle, I'm just going to kind of throw stuff at the wall, see what sticks. And that's going to be, I think, way more fun for me in the end than just trying to, force myself to do stuff I don't necessarily want to do. Anyway, that was the workout for today. I definitely need to shower because it is super sticky outside. I was sweating like a dog during those sled runs, specifically a little bit during the yoke, but as soon as I started sprinting, just started sweating like crazy, and I've been sweating ever since. So need a shower, and then I need a grocery shop because today is where I'm really going to start hunkering down on my body recomp journey, if you want to call it that. I have 97 days until my second strongman competition, and I would really like to be looking and feeling pretty good at the end of these 97 days. So that's it for now.